Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do we need to know here?
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Just off the outside edge. And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Chisholm getting the start at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Bahamas. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish.
Judge.
His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And they'll do it again. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Down in order go the Yankees. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first, here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
1-1.
Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
right
even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Kyle Tucker, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just missed.
That's the
Just
ball.
missed.
Outside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One out, bases empty. That's too low. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Ripped to right. Judge makes the grab, and there's two away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup.
Seiya Suzuki.
Two down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Top of the zone for a called strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now 1-2. Up the middle, the sliding play at short, throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play. Cubs are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Shota back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Count is full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's 0-1.
No score here in the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, one away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Misses.
No, that's out.
And the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Stanton, the base runner at first with one out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie tries to hold up, appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. And now Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1. And a pitch. Check swing, called strike. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
Just
No,
outside. Now 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth
Batting
double
sixth,
play.
the
That was a
second
thing of
baseman,
beauty from start to
Joe.
finish.
Corner.
So here's Horner now. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. It's a K from the Coltrane. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Here at Wrigley
Leading off for the
Field,
Yankees,
and
the
now
left
here
fielder,
is
number 24,
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Inside,
ball.
just missed. On the ground, right side.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. One and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now it's going to be Oswaldo
That's a ball.
Cabrera. Top of the third, no score. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hat makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
The batter,
coming
number
open
11,
instead of staying closed.
shortstop,
If he
Anthony
does that, he's going to be able to go
Volpe.
up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Volpe
right.
stands in now and watches strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop
1-2.
takes the ball. Way
2-2.
inside, gets out of the way. Stays alive. still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Gage Workman.
Workman.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit the ball.
The changeup missing. 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Crow Armstrong on at first, nobody out. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Cole a check to first.
No, he's safe.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Nope.
There's the ball. Throws it away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching him at second. He's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2 bases. That's what happens when you aren't able to get your feet under you and square up to second properly.
Outside low, ball 2.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Just missed. Ian Happ in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One away with a runner at third. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That's off the mark. Ball one. Still only one out here in the inning.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So here's Kyle
The
Tucker
right
now.
fielder, number 30,
0-1 so far.
Tucker.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. There's the strike at the knees. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. The relay, but it's offline. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Punch him out.
That one
Ball,
misses. The count now 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Man at first, Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And he's already singled in this game. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Fastball for a strike. Fly ball to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Runner.
Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there.
0-1.
Safe. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's down and in. 2 outs
1-2.
and 1 in scoring position. In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's a one-run game.
Well, back
Now
within
batting,
one
the
as he
first
brings
baseman.
home the run. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Hit in the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. He's got it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Dansby
Cubs,
Swanson
the
stands in.
shortstop, Dansby.
You talk about elite defensive players,
Swanson.
especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That misses,
Ball.
and that's ball one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Cabrera fires across the diamond, and Swanson is set
The
down.
batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Struck out looking his first time. And there's a ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge is there. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singled and scored his first time. And the pitch is
Nope, that's
outside. Ball
Ball.
one. Next offering is fouled back. Outside.
That's a ball.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 2-2. And that
Counted
skips
ball.
in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here at the friendly
Leading off for the
confines.
Yankees,
Ready
the left
now for the
fielder,
5th
number
inning.
24,
Here's the left
Jason
fielder, Jason Dominguez. Shota back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one is upstairs. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's down.
And that one a little bit high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The Yankees down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's ball 4.
That's
Tried
ball
another
4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a bouncer. Workman. Save! First and second, 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thompson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Cabrera, the lead runner, out at second. Volpe over at first with 1 away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga done for the day, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Keegan Thompson.
Number 71.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Thompson.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Judge digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch just misses. That one in there across the letters.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases full. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2. Count.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball
that
outside.
misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. 1 at second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Here at Wrigley
Leading
Field,
off
John
for the
Shopping with
Cubs,
my buddy Chris
the third
Singleton.
baseman,
It's set to get us
Gage
started. Bottom 5, Gage Workman. That one fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2.
This to third. Cabrera slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's the
inside
ball.
edge.
1-1.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Back to the top of the lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1, no
ball.
strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws
Got
it to
it.
first in time. That ends the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning
Leading off
number
for the Yankees,
6.
the center
Now at the
fielder,
plate,
number
Cody
35,
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's the ball.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Porter Hodge getting ready to go. Miller warming up as well. Off the
That's
mark
the ball.
there. 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pitch misses, and it's a full count. Giancarlo Stanton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses,
That's ball 4.
so a
Runner take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses inside. And the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next offering misses. 3-0. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Keegan Thompson won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Caleb
Chicago Cubs
takes over on the mound.
Number 24.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And he pops up the bunt. Goes to second for 1. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Bellinger on third. Wells at first. 1 gone. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Dominguez at the plate now, and that's inside. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. And he swings through that one.
1-2 the count.
And downstairs. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
That's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. First
That
pitch,
missed.
and it
That's the ball.
just misses. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter getting loose as well. There's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch
Now
sequence
back,
right there.
the
I'm telling you what,
designated
pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off. And now the count is even. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is
Now
getting
batting,
ahead in the
first
count.
baseman,
And as a pitcher, it really
Montreal.
allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ball.
That one to first. Goldie. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
on now, Tyson Miller.
number 49.
These are the spots relievers really
Tyson.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Yankees, the
Oswaldo
third baseman,
Cabrera
Oswaldo
stepping in now for the Yankees.
Cabrera.
He's 0 for 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Curveball drops in for a strike. That one the other way. And that's down, a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that
Now
certainly
batting,
feels good when you can win the
shortstop,
at-bat
Anthony
after being down in the
Volpe.
count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Anthony Volpe. Fouled off. He was late. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous
Second
to
baseman,
tie this thing up or take the
Chisholm
lead.
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's through for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this
Now
game, so
right
a great
fielder,
job there
Aaron
stepping up to the challenge.
Judge.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Critical at-bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That misses, and that's ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And delivers outside.
Out.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Judge waits. And a swing and a miss. And Judge is down on strikes.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. That's in there. 0-1. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And just misses with that one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
To the right side. Corner over to first. And Bellinger is out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr. The
Now
offense will
pitching
need
for
to
the
be
New
ready
York
for the
Yankees.
breaking stuff. He's got a great
Number
curveball.
56, Mark Leiter Jr.
And now it's Dansby
Leading off
Swanson.
for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
That one misses,
ball.
and it's 1-0. And another
That's
ball.
inside ball.
A little bit low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a
Now
friendly
batting,
strike
the
3.
second baseman.
Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an
Horner.
outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing
Ball.
is so good. It's in the zone a long
One
time.
ball, no
He
strikes.
gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground right side, Chisholm fires over to
That's it.
first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Pete.
2 outs, base is
Armstrong.
empty. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. And a curve misses outside. And the count even 1-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Cubs.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
37.
Porter Hodge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball is outside. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge at both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's inside. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Wells in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here is Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the eighth. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier also getting ready.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Porter Hodge is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Chicago
turn to the
Cubs,
veteran pitcher in this spot,
number
Ryan
54.
Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Cabrera in now.
Ball.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong racing over to make the catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 4-3 New York. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for New York, number 63.
And the batter now, Gage Workman.
Fernando Cruz.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
No, that missed.
And another ball. Miguel Amaya in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike, and now 3-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Bellinger on the move, racing back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Upstairs.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Sliced hard but foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and it's 2-2. Line drive. Jazz tosses to first, and that's an out.
If you want to be a great defense, you
Now
have to
batting,
deliver
the
consistently.
left fielder,
It doesn't matter
Ian.
how many highlight reel plays you
Happ.
make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's outside.
Outside.
And that's ball 1.
Ball.
That one
No,
missed.
ball.
Kyle Tucker waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
There's a strike. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Anthony Volpe. Brazier back to work. Popped up. Bush on his way over. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm
Now it's the second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Judge stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
And that misses. 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Up the middle, corner. Over to first, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 3. Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The right fielder.
Well, one-run game at the plate. Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3. That misses,
1-0.
and that is ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. Makes the grab, one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And that one hit to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Bush swings through it for strike 1. Gets the call. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Good job to fight that one off. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. That's down and in. Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.